This isn't
it.
acceptable. You're taking too long. You lack the needed motivation. No. This is what you're going to do. You're going to pick a student. I don't care whom, but not Arliss, Ardan Akbalak. Leave him out of this. You pick one student and kill them. Do not linger. What you do quickly. And then report back. Do you understand? Good.
Oh.
Forward to your report.
What are you doing here? This is a girl's dorm. You can't.
Your roommate probably thought the same thing. But I think she let the matter drop, so we can too. You killed Lang Alon Savaran.
What have you done to her?
Nothing permanent for now. Did you kill him? You've done well.
Thank you.
It means that you have a new mission. You need to identify who is listening in, and you will need to kill him or her.
You said a student.
True. And you have done that, and you have done well. You need to understand, every student here, every teacher, is complicit in the destruction of the realm. They may not be actively planning it, but they are part of it. They have made themselves part of the crime that is doing its best to destroy this world. And we are working to save it, the world and this realm. What you're doing is necessary, and what you're doing is good, even though it is hard. I know. There's always collateral damage. Did you think the realm would be saved without sacrifice?
No.
You are walking, I know, you are walking through mud and mire, and you will have to do more awful things. But you're doing it so that others won't have to. It is hard, the path we're on, but we walk it so others don't have to. And sometimes we even have to use the weapons of the enemy, because they're the only weapons we have. At this point, it seems as though you have done very well. You took your time.
You said to think out my method carefully.
I also told you, whatever you do quickly. You cost us several weeks. I would not otherwise have come, but I have. My presence here should not be wasted. Nevertheless, stay strong. Stay strong. I will attend to matters as required. We'll talk again soon. Moves, everything, you can look at that and you can say everything there is right. I mean, every gesture, every motion, all the joints, everything is right. Nevertheless, it's almost as though gravity doesn't quite have a hold on him the same way.
That thing coming towards the house.
It's not voicey right now, it's more shadowy.
But is it?
It is. It's him.
Oh, God.
It's as much expressed power as you've ever felt him putting out before. You want the girl.
Do you want the girl?
You for her. Old one, I've heard of you. You want the young one to live.
What would you do to me? Kill me?
Mayhem.
And then what would you do to her as soon as I am dead?
She is already broken and is no longer a threat to me. But you are. I'll let them both. I will leave that one. Leave her alone. I will leave her alone. But in exchange for you. What you hear is a voice. A small voice. Don't give up. Don't give up. It hasn't killed you. It could, but it hasn't. There's hope. Don't give up. Don't anger it. You're going to have to eat if you're going to live. I don't know what it wants, but the reality is you've got to eat to live. another prisoner like you, but one who learned to stay alive. Eat or die. Kill and eat. You can't live on water alone. Don't give up. Don't leave me alone. It doesn't want you to break its neck. It wants you to do what it made me do. Listen to the rabbit. Listen to it. You have to take hold. You have to take hold of the song. Break the song, or it won't feed you again. It was the only way. If you keep refusing, it will get bored with you. And then it will amuse itself with the others. And right in front of you, this thing rises up. And it is furious. And it seizes her. And it hurls you back. You feel your arms snap. The ground beneath his feet boil black. And it rises up around him, and he cries out, and it pulls him down into the earth. And it is wrath. You can feel it just so furious. And every time it looks at you, its fury only goes greater. But it will not strike you. It will not strike you. You know it will kill you if it strikes you. So great is its fury. Did you talk to the man?
Yes, I thought he could help.
Oh, terrible. Oh, terrible. And the shadow bellows silently and drives its touch through the shell where your mother lies. And you hear and feel her song cease. And the voice is weeping. And almost you can feel, it's as though arms were around you and the voice is weeping and rocking with you. Or is it you alone in tears, weeping and rocking? It always knows. It always knows. There's no way. There's no way to escape it. If there was, I could have escaped. It always knows. You can't tell anyone. No one can help us. It's the only ones we can, our only hope is you and me together. We're all we've got. Oh, please, please don't leave me. See her curled up, all alone in that corner, rocking, weeping, and then for an instant you see the shadow around her, holding her. And then the next instant it's just her, all alone in the corner, rocking and weeping. And you awaken. But the song is not whole. The song is bent. It is not quite broken. It is as though many songs are tested to see how far they can be twisted before they break and are woven into a single creature. But this seems to be part of the way the shadow occupies itself when you are not at the focus of its attention. The shadow, it has apparently lost much interest in your father. And that is when it turned its attention to the beast that it works on. The voice has comforted you. The voice has encouraged you. The voice at some time has cruelly driven you on, telling you you must learn these things if you are to escape. If we are to escape. Early on, the shadow, after the death of your mother, had been tormenting and had pushed him to that edge, and yet when he reached that edge, he went no farther, and whatever happened, the shadow lost its interest. And it says, it is time for your, if we are to be free, it is time for your last lesson. The lesson you must learn before we can escape. It is time. You have learned to touch the life song, to feel the life song of the animals you have worked upon. You've learned the feel and sound of human life song, but you have not broken a human song, and that is what you must learn. You need not actually break the song, but you need to understand, you need to actually be able to take a life song to that edge, to understand the steps that you must take if we are going to be able to resist the shadow, if we are going to be able to escape.
Why?
Because the life song of a human and the essence of shadow are much the same. Therefore, it is not the same to work upon animal life song as it is to work upon human. And if you have no experience at all, when you face the shadow, you will fail. You must work on his song. You must do this, and we both can be free. You both. Shadow will leave this place. You can save your father, but you must be strong.
If I do this, we can all leave.
Yes. Do not harm him. You must hurt him, but it is necessary. Not harm him. If both of you are to be saved, if we are to escape, you must learn this. This is the only way, but you must do exactly as I say. You must be careful. You must do this. There is no other way. The shadow itself seems to ripple and congregate, and you sense a degree of outrage, but the shadow is withdrawn. Feel his song. Feel your own, just the two of you. Careful. Careful. Feel his song. Tremble and thrum beneath your touch. Careful. That is how it is done. And the voice guides you to straining the song, taking it to the edge. Gentle, careful. Feel that. Know it. To the edge. Careful. And the voice says, good. Good. You can let. And at that instant, your father's song snaps in your hand. And the voice goes, no, no, no! And you are holding his song as it burns, and you hear him die. And you saw where she could not see, the claws of the shadow were there, and it was they that broke the song. And you do remember him finding you in the wood. You remember waking up, lost and alone, not knowing what was going on, how you had gotten there. And you remember him greeting you, finding you, comforting you, using your father's voice. And you now recognize the voice that you have heard all the way through the moment you were in your bedroom and he was talking to you.